Get ready for action because we are kicking things off with Shohei Ohtani. This two-way superstar absolutely dominated Sunday against the Angels, putting up a trio of hits in a massive 10-1 victory for the Dodgers. We dive into the details of Ohtani's incredible offensive output and how he powered the Dodgers to that massive win. Legacy of the Dodgers, 2017 pitch to Shohei Ohtani, and why that conversation is still critically relevant today. We analyze how the Dodgers navigated the workload puzzle, the flexibility of their roster, and what Ohtani's career trajectory tells us about the future of two-way players. Stay with us for the rest of the show. Shohei Ohtani delivered a commanding performance in Sunday's 10-1 victory over the Angels, showcasing his dual-threat capabilities. Ohtani went 3 for 5, contributing 2 runs batted in and scoring 1 run during the game. The highlight of his offensive output came in the 4th inning, where he hit a trio of singles, including a crucial 2-run hit that ignited the Dodgers' 5-run offensive surge. While Ohtani has maintained consistent effectiveness, posting an OPS above 1 in his previous 3 seasons, his 2026 start at the plate has been solid. Across 201 plate appearances through the weekend, the two-way superstar has demonstrated significant productivity, hitting with a .258 batting average, a .385 on-base percentage, and a .454 on-base plus slugging, OPS. His cumulative stats include 7 home runs, 9 doubles, a triple, 24 RBIs, 30 runs scored, and 6 stolen bases. Los Angeles Dodgers star Shohei Ohtani achieved a season-high 5 RBIs in a decisive 15-2 victory over the Los Angeles Angels on Saturday, May 16, 2026, in Anaheim, California. Ohtani contributed 2 runs in the game, including a 2-run triple in the 8th inning that resulted in a crucial scoring opportunity following a throwing error. The performance came after a brief respite, with manager Dave Roberts noting that a few days off helped Ohtani find his rhythm. In the 8th inning, Ohtani hit a 2-run triple, which ultimately allowed him to score after a throwing error by the Angels' defense. The play involved a ball hit into the right field corner, bouncing off netting near the first base line. After a dispute over whether the ball touched the net, the error was confirmed, leading to Ohtani's scoring. Ohtani continued his strong performance, cracking a double with the bases loaded in the 9th inning, marking his first game with 5 RBIs since June 22, 2025. This marks his 3rd extra base hit in 2 games, including a double earlier in the week. Ohtani expressed satisfaction with his performance, stating, "I'm really happy I was able to contribute a lot today," emphasizing his enjoyment of playing in front of both Dodger and Angels fans. The outing ended a slump that began with a 0 for 17 performance from April 29 to May 4. Major League Baseball's recent rivalry weekend has been characterized by skepticism, with observers suggesting the promotional event is merely a marketing ploy. The report highlights contrasting storylines across the league, focusing on individual performances, team fortunes, and league distribution issues. Shohei Ohtani emerged as a standout performer, breaking out of a slump with a significant offensive showing, including a double, a triple, and 5 RBIs in a 15-2 victory for the Angels. His performance drew attention, contrasting with the misfortune of the Mets, whose best starting pitcher suffered a fractured right fibula after being hit by a comebacker. Regarding the Mets, the focus shifted to manager Aaron Holmes, whose injury could impact playoff contenders looking for starters at the trade deadline. Holmes is reportedly considering staying in Queens due to a guaranteed salary, potentially affecting the team's trajectory. League distribution remains a contentious point. While MLB is avoiding the practice of placing games behind paywalls like the NBA has done, the report criticizes the ongoing issues with blackouts and game distribution, arguing that local fans should have access to most, if not all, of their games through standard cable packages. On the positive front, the Philadelphia Phillies have shown significant momentum, clawing their way back to .500 and showing promise heading into Memorial Day. This turnaround followed management's decision to fire Rob Thompson in April, signaling a shift in leadership. The article questions the very concept of the rivalry weekend, suggesting that the chosen matchups do not truly reflect deep rivalries. It points out that geographical proximity does not define rivalry, citing examples like the Angels and Dodgers sharing a region, and noting that traditional rivalries, such as the Yankees-Astros feud, transcend location. The author concludes by questioning the necessity of marketing rivalries unless the games are slated for national television, and muses on the league's reluctance to change established viewing patterns, evidenced by the continued use of players' weekend jerseys. The enduring relevance of the Los Angeles Dodgers' 2017 pitch to Shohei Ohtani, and the ongoing workload questions surrounding his unique two-way schedule, remains a central theme in the team's strategy. The Dodgers grappled with significant logistical hurdles when projecting a full season for the then 23-year-old free agent, particularly concerning the National League's lack of a designated hitter. Dodgers president of baseball operations, Andrew Friedman, noted that preparation involved extensive mock scheduling to demonstrate how Ohtani's pitching and hitting duties could be managed, incorporating rest days and pinch-hitting strategies to build the case for the organization. Ohtani ultimately chose the Angels in 2017, achieving remarkable success there, including multiple MVP awards and World Series titles, before leaving as a free agent. By that time, MLB had implemented the universal DH, simplifying the two-way workload challenge for other teams. The Dodgers' initial approach was characterized by honesty and communication, acknowledging the unknowns while promising thoughtful, deliberate management. Manager Dave Roberts emphasized an organizational philosophy of accommodation, stating that the sales pitch was that the team would bend to accommodate the players' needs. Despite the initial challenges, Ohtani's career trajectory suggests a high level of adaptability. While his initial stint with the Angels involved physical setbacks, he flourished under more intensive schedules later in his career, achieving major accolades while playing a more integrated role as a hitter on his pitching days. Currently, as Ohtani returns to the rotation for the first time in his Dodgers tenure, the workload conversation resurfaces. The team benefits from greater roster depth, allowing for more flexible substitutions. However, management continues to navigate the balance. Manager Roberts recently opted to scratch Ohtani from the hitting lineup for 2 days, a decision that drew scrutiny. Despite this, Ohtani demonstrated significant offensive production in a recent game, showcasing his ability to perform under pressure. Ohtani himself indicated that the days preceding a pitching performance, including hitting, positively influenced his performance, suggesting that the management approach to his schedule is an evolving conversation that will continue as the team seeks to optimize the performance of their unique superstar.